guys, welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the Deetimelove show. And today we've got a brand new release from a company called Spinnaker. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the brand, I featured this watch brand over the last 8 years on the channel. Now, the Spinnaker watch brand is part of the Dartmouth watch group that have many different watch brands under their umbrella, from AV8, Palazzo, just to name a few. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the Fleuss Automatic SpongeBob SquarePants Conch limited edition. And we've got the yellow SpongeBob one there below. I've got it out in natural sunlight, but they've also got a collection of different dials that are part of this collection. Now, they state that the watch is crafted for the fans, collectors and lovers of the vibrant spirit of Bikini Bottom. This exclusive series captures the nostalgia of Nickelodeon's beloved classic. SpongeBob SquarePants is a sophisticated timepiece. So this is the way they describe the watch on their press release. Now, each watch pays homage to the universe of Conch Street and its most colourful residents, now immortalised in custom moulded, exquisitely detailed dials that unite character and craftsmanship. And as you can see the watch in natural sunlight, I thought I'd pop out and show you the watch in natural sunlight, guys. Let's go back to the studio so we can go through the specifications and go through my first impressions. Welcome back to the studio. Before we go through the specifications in regards to this timepiece, let's have a look at the packaging. Now, the outer box is pretty cool. You've got that Nickelodeon theme. From start to finish, it's no mistaking this for a SpongeBob limited edition Spinnaker watch. So you've got Nickelodeon, SpongeBob SquarePants limited edition. The theme then continues to the actual packaging itself, where the watch is hosted. There you've got Mr. SpongeBob himself, Spinnaker and the other characters as well. Very, very nice indeed, I have to say. Let's take a closer look to go through the specification before I give you my first impression. Now, the watch has got a case diameter of 43 millimeters. It's got a case thickness of 13 millimeters. Lug to lug, you're looking around 51 millimeters, and the bandwidth is 22 millimeters. Looking at the dial, and as you can see there, it's a 3D model dial, and it's got the font from the SpongeBob cartoon series. Very legible, and really cool that they changed the Spinnaker logo there to fit in with the theme of the actual SpongeBob cartoon franchise. I love the very legible numerals, very good. I like the date wheel function, although it may have worked if it was even a little bit bigger. Seems a little bit small, but it seems okay. They've gone for a circular look there, which is cool, and I can see why they've done that. But they've also got it color coordinated there at black and yellow to make sure it falls in line with the actual dial. And it is quite prominent as well, because the date wheel function is in black and the numeral is in yellow. Then you can see, if you look here below, guys, you've got this crystal insert in the bezel, which is very nice, with the yellow and the blue falling in line with the theme of SpongeBob. Let's check out the bezel action. Now, over the last few years, Spinnaker's bezels have been really good, guys, I have to say. And let's see if this one is any different. Straight away you can sense that there's no play whatsoever. Let's just listen to the sound. Sounds very good indeed, I have to say. No play whatsoever, and it's actually quite easy to use despite me using these gloves. Very nicely done. The watch has got sapphire crystal as well, with a good anti-reflective coating. Flat box, flat sapphire crystal, very nice. A screw down crown. The watch is 150 meters water resistant, and as you can see there, guys, there's a satin finish with some slight beveling there, high and finish pot, just slight beveling on the lug, but throughout it's very much a, you could say, dive watch. This is a real dive watch. let's turn the watch over and check out the movement. And it's got a Seiko NH35 movement, very robust, very reliable, industry standard micro brand movement. You're seeing a lot of watches like this. You really can't go wrong with a Seiko NH35 movement for sure. Sapphire crystal, 150 meters water resistant. And you've also got easy release spring bars on this nylon strap, very cool indeed. Like the blue and yellow continues on the strap, and very well color coordinated, I have to say. And then you've got the buckle and you've got the Spinnaker logo there in a satin finish, brush satin finish. Very nice indeed. Well, looking at the dial, this is pretty much the highlight of this watch, you could say. Very cool with the theme of SpongeBob. If you're not a big fan of SpongeBob, this watch may still appeal to you because of the color combo. As all the previous SquarePants models had the characters on the dial, and you really do need to be a SpongeBob fan to appreciate them, I have to say. It's very nostalgic, Nickelodeon. I know a lot of people that love SpongeBob. My son is not so much into the cartoon, but he's into the SpongeBob computer games, and I've had them over the years as well. You know, really cool games. Not typically my thing. I've sort of grown out of this sort of stuff now, to be honest with you, at my age. But I can appreciate that this would please a lot of the fans and watch enthusiasts that love gimmicky types of watches. And Spinnaker do really well with their sort of client base with these types of watches. They always tend to be sold out. This is a limited run. This particular model will be limited to 300 pieces. And I would say probably the biggest selling point of this timepiece is it comes in at only $399 US, which makes it an absolute bargain, I have to say, at this price. A real bargain. 150 meters water resistant. As being a real dive watch enthusiast, a fan, I would have preferred 200 meters water resistant, I would say. And if I'm being overly critical, anything I would say, the mere fact that this is a SpongeBob collection, they should have had different sizes of these watches. So someone like my son, who's got very small wrists, who's young, you know, it's far too big for him, even though he wants to watch. 43 millimeters is way too big. If they made a 36 millimeter version, I think they could even widen their audience, their clientele, with this particular timepiece, because at 43 millimeters it's fairly large, but it has a hell of a lot of presence. As you saw earlier on my wrist, I've only got a 6.5 inch wrist. It's wearable even on my size wrist, so it's not too bad at all. But what I want to show you guys is the lume on this watch. Let's get the lights out, let's change perspective and check out the lume on this particular timepiece. The lights are out, let's check out the lume. And I do love lume on watches. It's one of the, let's get this juiced up, one of the party tricks of this Spinnaker SpongeBob is the lume. Now look at the bezel, there's no lume pit there at 12 o'clock, but the whole bezel lights up. This is so cool. Look at this, guys, look how cool the lume, the whole dial looms up. This is absolutely fantastic from Spinnaker. And I tell you what a party trick from Spinnaker watches. What a cool dial. I love what they do, Spinnaker, with their dials, and this is no exception. Such great value for money. I would say out of all the watches in this price point, what can you buy for $399 US that gives you all of this? You know, it's a limited edition, great collaboration with SpongeBob, Nickelodeon. That is cool, isn't it, for the price? But it is limited to 300 pieces. So guys, if you want to sign up, it's going to be available to sign up from the 28th of February. Leave your comments below, let me know your thoughts in regards to this particular timepiece, and I'll see you in the next video.